All right, I think we're live.
Yes, we are. Oh, did it say the broadcast?
Do I have it for 35? I'll move it to 30. Not too late.
It says the broadcast is not available on Twitter.
Huh.
Are you seeing it though?
Let me see. Yes, I see it up on my Twitter.
And you can watch it?
Yep.
All right.
Do you want me to text it to you?
No, I see it. I'm just going to. All right, cool. I just retweeted it.
Hey, Ethan, is it working on Twitter? Mr. Wonton Don. What's up, guys? What's up, Steve, Ethan? If anybody can confirm, is it working on Twitter? Yes, it is. Okay, good.
All right.
All right. So, Donnie, you want to explain how I managed to get you on this thing?
Yeah, you've been hounding me for a while and wanted to do something at like 7 a.m. Eastern, which would be 6 a.m. Central, and wasn't sure if I could swing it. But we finally found a time that works. I think in the future, we're probably going to do 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I mean, I do.
Oh, no. Tough start. Tough
Oh,
start.
I guess if I get a call, it just goes off. I do need some help. My entire life, I've been incredibly unflexible or inflexible.
I think unflexible, stiff.
What's the word?
Oh, we go with stiff.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? I was saying stiff.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Jenks?
Yes. Can you see me? Hello, hello, hello.
Hold up. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I can no longer hear you. 1 second.
Huh.
All
All right,
right.
guys. It's
I like
your
that.
first episode stuff. Oh, no. Okay, we got another wonton.
Yo, yo.
There we go.
I can see myself. Can you see me?
Yes. And I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Here we go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It says I'm on the show.
Can you hear me? This is tough. Can you hear me?
Yep. Camera access allowed.
And we've lost him. Where has he gone? All right, guys. Well, it's just me right now. But Wonton Don will be joining shortly. We are having some slight technical difficulties. Or he decided at the last second that he didn't want to do this anymore. Okay, here we go.
Is it working now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
All right. I'm back. I am back.
All right. So you're explaining you've been wanting to do this for a while. What are we trying to focus on today?
We're trying to focus on. Okay. Yo. I just got to get this back in this holder now. All right. So we're focusing on flexibility because my hamstrings and my lower back and my groin have always been tight as fuck. I recently did a hiking show with Biz Nasty called Peakin', and I was fine on the hikes. I never got tired on the hikes. I could keep on grinding, but then the day after, sometimes 2 days after the hike, I would get this intense pain in my inside knee. like right here on the inside of your knee, which I think is your MCL. I could like barely walk for a day or two. And I tweeted about it. Billy Football, of all people, sent me a text and he was like, that's because you have really tight hamstrings and groin and hips. And he was like, if you stretch those, it will solve the problem. I did some simple stretches and it did help. So I have that issue. And then I have IT band syndrome, which is like a sharp pain on the outside of your knee, which I would get anytime I kind of just jogged further than I normally jog. Once again, I wouldn't be tired during the jogging, but the next morning it would be hard to bend my knee. And so I think some yoga will help with that.
Sweet. And I think a lot of people probably get a little intimidated by yoga because they see like clips of people doing crazy stuff. We're going to keep it super simple, very beginner level, trying to loosen stuff up, feel stuff out. Let me know if anything feels off. But the main idea here will be to work on your back, your hamstrings, your groins, your hips.
Okay.
And am I missing one?
I know what was happening. I just got to go like this.
Oh my God. There it is.
Are you there?
Yep.
Yo, I got you. Yep. It's because every time I put in my phone, it was lowering the volume. Now I got it.
That's what's going on. Okay. All right. So let's get started.
Cool.
So we're going to start on all fours. I'm in
All
my
right.
kitchen. Donnie's got the turf. So I'm just using a little blanket here. I don't even have a yoga mat.
Yeah,
And
same here. I definitely don't have yoga pants. All right, all fours.
But you really don't need anything fancy to do this stuff. So the first thing, you can kind of watch me before you start if you want. I have my head down. I'm going to exhale and really arch my back. So you're getting a nice big bridge you're kind of creating. And then when I exhale, I'm lowering my hips as low as I can go. So Donnie, slow it down. Watch me first. You don't want to raise your knees. Your knees are planted. You got a big arch.
Big arch.
And then you sink. Try to sink those hips lower than your butt if you can.
All right, I got that.
Arch.
Yeah, this isn't provocative at all.
Nope. These are called cat cows. This is a like fundamental exercise to get warmed up. You're going to feel your lower back up. We can really hear those guys in the background, by the way, but it is what it is.
You know what? I should just do this in a. I'm going to do this in my pod studio.
Oh no, we're moving again. All right.
It's very, very easy to move. But yeah, they're doing full on like tours of the office and everything right now. We got people playing golf. Maybe it is better doing this all.
Oh no, it's breaking out again. Well, we're getting a nice little tour of the Chicago office.
Yeah.
Anybody that hasn't seen it.
It's Jersey Jerry, they're getting ready for the stream of the Fiesta Bowl. Yep. If you have enough room in your New York kitchen, I think I should have enough room in my pod studio.
You could do it right there in the stairwell. Yeah,
I don't want to scare any of my coworkers.
That's half the fun.
Then,
so honestly, you kind of made Mincy look better there because I did this with Mincy once, and I did a whole thing on the ground, and on my feet, and he just was on all fours, and I kept saying, "Why are you on?" He just couldn't fathom what was going on. So maybe it's an optical thing, but make sure you're looking at what I'm doing first, so you don't suddenly, spring up into the wrong thing.
Okay.
With everything we're doing, we want to focus on breathing. So even though I'm talking, you want to make sure you're breathing. So when I come up, it's an exhale. Then I'm going to take a little breath at the top. And when I sink my hips, it's another exhale.
Okay.
And take your time, but don't really stop. Keep going back and forth. So if you look over at me for 1 second, I'm going up. Coming down, going up, coming down. Try to do like 5 of those.
All right. I need to watch you one more time.
Okay, so we're coming down, exhale. Big bridge. Sink back. So you're really stretching your back both ways. And just like in lifting, you want to push pull. This is like a bend stretch. You're going back and forth the two different ways, opening up the back. It's also going to do some work on your hips as well. All right, I'm watching you. Make sure you're breathing. Yeah, that's great form. There you go.
Form looks all right.
Form looks great. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good enough.
When you're exhaling on the lowering part, it's kind of a challenge trying to get those hips as low as you can and really sticking your butt out. Like you said, super provocative opening move just to get you comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right, you ready?
Yep.
So now we're going to stay on all fours, keeping our back straight.
Yep.
Put our left knee into the middle. We're going to lift our right knee up, and we're going to do donkey kicks where we just go right knee to right elbow, and you're trying to go straight up and back. Go slowly. Don't just like kick and strain yourself, and you might not be able to get all the way up vertically, but this is going to work your hamstrings, your hip, and your glute all at once. Well, obviously, your back's going to have to be arched and straight and strong. Try to do 5 if you can.
How high up should I be putting my leg?
As high as you can go without straining yourself, but make sure you're exhaling as you go up. Once you feel that squeeze in your butt, come back, try to hit elbow to knee, right back up. That's great. First time doing this, it's hard to get it up in the air at all.
All right.
So now we're going to move the opposite leg to the middle, staying on all fours.
All right. I'll put my knee down. All right.
Next time we'll set you up better because with a pillow now you're going to be a little bit uneven. But yeah, same thing. And for everyone out there, this is going to make your butt stronger. It's going to make your hamstrings more flexible. But I think where it really helps is the lower back, because what you start doing is getting the muscle memory of arching your back, and make sure, Donnie, that your left ass is staying kind of left lower back to ass is staying arched. You want that dip into the raise. There you go. And what you'll do is you create the muscle memory of using your glute muscle and using your hamstring rather than using your lower back.
Yeah, I don't really use my glutes a lot.
Yep. So this is good. Probably burns like a mother, right?
Yeah, it's starting to. Your glutes are like your butt muscle, right?
Yeah, a big old ass cheek.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that in the glutes. I'm feeling it in my right glute.
Nice. And how's the back feel? Because your form is solid.
Back feels fine.
All right. You get to 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, staying on all fours. And one of the keys, I think, with yoga is why it's yoga, not stretching, in my opinion, which means nothing, is keeping it in one flow. Try not to do big transitions. So we stay on all fours. Now we're going to do what's called fire hydrants. This is Frank's favorite name for an exercise because it's dedicated to dogs taking a piss at the fire hydrant. If you look at what I'm doing, my legs bent, the knees coming straight up, almost like a lateral raise. And what are we doing? We're opening up our hip, we're opening up again our glute, and we're opening up our lower back. So what you can tell here, Donnie, there's a theme. You don't just hit one spot. We're hitting this whole area because they all work in conjunction. And we're trying to make our body understand the lower back shouldn't be doing the work. We need to use our big muscles. So when you start, if you can only come up a little bit, that's fine. Just make sure your base stays solid. I would try to get the head up and make sure you're exhaling as you come up. Probably feels a little awkward, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you're breathing. You sound like you're holding your breath.
How many?
5.
All right. I think that was 5.
Come over to the other side. Also listen to your body. If you're at 3 and it's like killing you, or if you're at 5 and you feel strong, you can always do a couple more, a couple less.
It's honestly my left wrist, which is getting the most sore. I think so last year before the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I was just casually shooting baskets. We weren't playing a game, and I took a shot and like immediately felt a pain, like in my wrist and kind of like my elbow.
Okay, well, let's see. Maybe this will be a little less on your wrist and try to put the weight more on your forearm than your elbow. But you can also do these with no, you got your hands down still. Look at me, Donnie. I got my forearms on the ground.
Okay.
So it's almost like a plank, but you just have the one knee. Does that help with your wrist at all?
Yeah, I think I can do it. It just if I need to have my hands like this and not flat.
The other thing, when you have a mat, whenever I would have any kind of wrist problem, I would just use my fists so that you're not bending your hand. But we'll move over to our butts next, so you don't have to keep putting weight on it.
I'm good. I got a college credit for a yoga class in college.
Yeah, I got one for self-defense. I took it with 19 sorority girls, and for the final exam, I had to face the instructor, which was a dude in tattoos. So I basically wrestled around with my classmates all semester, which was great. And then I got a little confident in the final, and I kind of picked him up and threw him down, and then he got pissed off and put me in an armbar. That was humbling.
It's probably easy to get confident when you're in a class with all sorority girls.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was Hulk Hogan. Butterfly, let's go.
Okay, love the butterfly.
You only got like 6 minutes, I think, or 7 minutes.
Love the butterfly.
This was like a Wake Up Mincy type opening episode, by the way.
Yes.
All right, so one little trick here. This is probably my weakest exercise, Donnie. I need to work on my groin too, but look at my knees. So when I started, they'd be like up here.
Yeah.
And one little trick I really like is just pushing with your forearms on your calf muscle to try to really get it lower. And the lower you can get those knees to the ground, now I have a lot more flexibility, but I still got a ways to go. It's not just the groin. You're going to also start to feel it in the hip. And then guess what? The lower back.
Yep.
Because they're all connected. So after that hold, we're going to go feet straight ahead. Try to touch your toes. Now do this for all the beginners out there, because touching your toes can just be such a demoralizing thing. Big breath, Donnie, right? Look at my hands. We go big hug to the heavens. Exhale, make yourself as long as you can. Exhale again, deep breath.
I got him.
Second exhale, you reach forward as far as you can. Wow, you got your toes?
I got my toes.
Atta boy. Now try to get 3 long breaths out while you're holding that. Feel the breath in your hamstring. All right, now slowly roll back like this, right up to sitting up straight, but you don't want to get lightheaded. Deep breath. We're going to go back up with our hands. The only difference now, if you look at me, is I'm going to put both of my hands over my right foot.
Okay.
So It's to one side. Now, if you can't reach your foot, the outside of it, it's going to be tough to do with your legs locked. Go up your shin, go up your calf, go up your ankle. But the big point is getting your left hand to the outside of your right leg so that you're feeling that kind of twist in your lower back.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it.
Right? It's a sneaky, nice exercise. And for anybody out there, if you can only get to your knees, if you only get to your shins, that's totally normal. You have to have a baseline. And if you practice, just a couple weeks can make a big difference. All right, Donnie, come back up. Same thing with our arms. And then on the left side.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The other one that people I think kind of underestimate is you don't have to do all of this. If you find a couple stretches you really like, if you're watching 12 hours of football a weekend, or you have a job where you're driving or sitting a lot, this will save you so much pain, even like medical bills down the line, stuff like that. It's crazy how valuable this can be. All right, let's come back up. I think you're going to really like this one, Donnie. This is a beauty for your lower back. You'll probably even feel it crack a little. It's so nice. So our feet are flat. I'm going to take my right leg and bend it so my right foot just steps over my left knee. I'm going to take my left arm, put it straight up in the air. Why don't I just put my computer up here so you have a better angle of me? Okay. So I'm flat, right? Leg is bent over the knee. Hand up, deep breath, and then elbow over the right knee. And exhaling. Stretching literally every muscle that you asked to stretch today. You're going to get the
Should I try to turn as much to the right as I can? Or
I wouldn't. You don't want to get to the point of going past 90 degrees, if that makes sense. Or I should say, yeah 90 degrees. So you want to look directly behind you. You really want to feel the twist in your lower side. You don't want to strain it. And come back to the middle. I'm just going to switch it up to the other side.
So change the knees?
Yep. Opposite leg goes flat, opposite foot over opposite knee. Make sure the foot's over the knee, then the elbow's coming over across opposite elbow. And really exhale into that twist. Okay. We're going to come back flat on our back. You thought we were being provocative before. Now we're going to really get provocative. You want to dig your upper back, your lats, your shoulder blades, for everyone to try to understand in their own terminology, into the ground. Your mid to lower back is going to come up, and you're basically humping the air. You're doing thrusts here. You're going to really feel this, Donnie, again, in the glutes, the hamstrings, the groin, and the lower back. So take it slowly. And if you can, try to just stop at the top for a millisecond and feel that structural squeeze where you're trying to hold everything together real tight.
Now, do you ever use a, what do they call it, like a rolling pin?
You mean like a roller? Like a...
Yeah.
At times, but normally no. I know some people love them, so I'm sure they're highly valuable if you use them correctly. But I kind of raw dog my yoga more. All right. Now, Donnie, if you have it in you,
Yep.
Try to plant one foot. So I'm doing my left first, and then get the other leg straight up in the air. You're going to really feel a burn everywhere here.
And then do the same thing with the thrust?
Nope, you're just holding. Look at how I'm holding.
Okay.
Now you could do it with the thrust, but that's more advanced. That's not a day one type thing.
Okay.
Because you're going to put a lot. You'll feel this just holding it up. After a few breaths, after good burns, switch to the other foot. And I'm actually doing a pretty poor job watching you. I'm just trusting that your form's good. So for all I know, the chat's having a field day. But how are you feeling over there?
Yeah, this one feels good. It's a good strain.
Good. Okay. Now we're going to be back on our back. We're going to bend both of our knees and we're going to bear hug them. So we're in a tight little ball. Just like I said before, the push-pull of lifting weights, we're doing the inverse movements to complement muscle groups. Make sure if we stretch one way, we stretch the other. And then from here, and I swear, Donnie, this is a real yoga move. It's called Happy Baby. You basically look like you're going to give birth. Bend your knees, grab your feet, and hopefully you didn't eat chili today. If you did, let it rip. But this, again, is really fantastic for the groin, especially the groin, just stretching it out, and the lower back. And then the last part of this sequence, which is going to be the hardest.
I hope Quiggs does not see this video.
What's up?
I said, I hope Quiggs does not watch this video.
Oh, he's watching. He's probably my #1 follower. He's probably editing it right now. Sports Advisor's coming out late this week. So now do you see how I have my feet just bent right over?
Not really. Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I don't think I can do that.
We're not going to do any movements. We're just trying to hold it. I'll look at you from here. So try to let your hands go. Let your lower back flat on the ground. Now, if you take a deep breath, can you get your hips up in the ground and your feet over your head?
No.
Okay. So then just try to get your feet as close, your knees as close to your chest. Keep your head down, though. Okay. And then we're going to wrap on the ground by taking both knees bent. Let one down flat. Then take your bent knee and just let it fall over your body with your arms wide. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I've done this one.
Okay, yeah, this one's a little more simple. But again, just stretching out the back and the hips. Come back to the middle. Quick little hug. And then the other way. Now, I want to respect your time because we had some technical difficulties. We got a nice little ground game in here. I hopefully loosened you up a little. I obviously have more, but if you need to roll, we can call this our first. We can call this our pilot. You tell me.
Yeah, I just need to leave by 6.
It's 5:59.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably head out. Ooh, yeah, I got loosened up.
Let's do one more on our feet. That'll be a fun last one.
All right.
So this was 28 minutes, but I feel like we probably did like 15. So next time we'll get even more. Honestly, though, do you feel a little loosened up? Do you feel a little spry?
Yeah. I mean, literally anything was going to help me because I haven't been stretching at all. Like I haven't stretched in months.
We'll do a quick little last one here where I think you'll really love these two. So feet as close together as you can, but you come down, again, exhale, really let your body drop. Make sure your legs are straight. Nobody cares how far you can get your hands down. It's about keeping those legs straight and really making sure you're stretching out your hamstring, not your back as much. And now what we're going to do is keep your left hand down, right hand up in the air. And then if you look at me from this angle, what happens is my left knee will bend a little because my left hand's down and my right leg stays completely straight. You're going to really feel the burn in your right hamstring, and you're going to open up your back and your hip.
Where should I put my hand?
If you can't get it to the ground, try to put it on the shin. No, that looks perfect.
All right, let's go.
I think the only thing you can work on a little bit, Donnie, is trying to keep keep that bend more vertical. So then coming the other way. I'm doing a terrible job with my camera angles too. I'm gonna have to figure out a different setup for me on this side as well. That feel good?
Yeah.
All right, and then we come back to the middle, then roll up slowly so you don't get lightheaded. It's a common mistake beginners will make. Make sure you bring your head up nice and slowly under control. And then the last one, because you need to get going. And this always looks harder than it is, but balance is so underrated. It's a fundamental part of your health, your strength, and everything else. So tree pose, we're trying to get our foot as close up to our groin as we can. Now, typically at first, you might only get your foot to your calf, maybe to your knee. Knee has a nice little nook that you can kind of rest it on. But ideally, you're getting up as high as you can. Putting your hands in a prayer position or putting them out wide, whatever it is to find the best balance. Great job. So then come like this, bring your knees straight forward. Release your hands. Slowly move that foot backward into a quad stretch. Grab it with your hand.
Can't reach.
Can't get your foot? No, not across. Not across, Donnie. Slow down, slow down. So we're in tree pose, right? Knee comes forward. It's my right knee. It's my right hand.
There we go. There we go.
Nice. What you just, I think, did was you tried to stretch cross. I think that, in my opinion, that's a big no-no. That can really hurt your knee. You don't want to pull.
No, I didn't. I wasn't trying to go across. I already had my knee back, and then I was trying to reach it.
So Donnie's starting to flail, so you got to really breathe. It's good to have something to gaze at. Try to stare at one thing to keep your balance. It's a huge part of strength, though, that people don't work on, and functional strength, so you don't get hurt. Now, Donnie, if you can, let the foot go, but keep your balance. Keep your balance. And try to bring your knee back up. This is really tough. And I'm sure you're going to probably fall. So just
all right, I'm good.
Be careful, but I'm grabbing my right knee, listen very carefully, with my left hand, and then I'm looking over, just like when we were doing the pretzel stretches, but you're balancing it all on that left foot.
I lost it. I got confused because I'm doing my left knee.
You ready? It doesn't matter which knee. So the knee that's up, you're grabbing it with the opposite hand, and then you're looking behind.
The knee that's up, grab it with your opposite hand, and
And
look
now
up.
look over your right shoulder.
Okay.
Look behind you. Nice job. This is tough, but make your arms straight. Don't have your arm flailing like it's got shot. There you go. You need your whole body locked in. Breathe. Good job. All right, let's see if you can complete this. I didn't think you'd be able to do this much, Don.
All right.
So are you ready? So now what I'm going to do is release. So you can take a break for a second, but when you come back, you're going to do this. We'll let you kind of cheat and go right back into it. You're going to come back forward, and the last motion, staying on the one foot, kick your leg behind you, reach your hands forward. So from this angle, you're literally going to create a straight line with your body. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm coming back. My legs up.
Look at that.
There we go.
Breathe. And something as simple as trying to balance on one leg while putting your other leg behind you and the other hands forward. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a good stretch.
Beautiful man struggling. It's tough, but this stuff will really make you stronger.
I know. I clearly need to work on that. Holy shit.
All right, you want to really quickly try to do the other side?
Yeah.
Left, tree pose. Grabbing the foot.
I got to do my right now.
Yeah, sorry, whichever foot. So sorry, do it again. Tree pose. Hamstring.
Yep. And then up and then back.
It's a great balance flow. Ooh, I call that my balance flow when I'm warming up every morning. It's one of the things I do every day, Donnie, no matter what I'm doing that day. I will always do, honestly, every stretch we just did today. Anybody that tunes into my live stream workouts, they see me do this every single morning. So however loose you feel right now, imagine if you do it every day, how fucking good you could feel.
Yep.
It's wild. All right, so we'll do this on Thursday nights.
Yeah, for now, for sure.
I love it. Well, I do every day, so you're always welcome. I really appreciate you joining, being the stud that you are. What are all the shows that Stooley should be watching right now?
Most recent, Rediscovering America, specifically Rediscovering Memphis, that just dropped last night. Then we got Rediscovering Minnesota, that dropped right before the holidays. And before that, it was Peakin' with Biz Nasty. We got 3 episodes of that up on my YouTube page. And next up is Bald Stool. In February, I'm taking like 5 Barstool employees and 20 plus fans.
Oh my God.
To Istanbul, Turkey for hair transplants. So
crazy.
That's the main thing on my plate at the moment. I got to somehow organize a trip for like close to 40 people over to Turkey.
I love it. You sound like you actually broke a little sweat. Sound like you got a little bit out of this.
I did break a little bit of sweat. I mean, the Barstool office is hot as fuck, but no, I definitely feel like I got something out of this. So thank you.
And when we do it next time, Donnie, we'll open more properly because we won't have the technical issues. And one thing is when we close, what I like to normally close with is it's going to be kind of weird, but I'm going to give you a little Zen talk while you're laying flat on your back with your palms up. Like we need to close the session with a real moment of serenity.
Okay.
But that'll be going forward. We're just going to get better and better.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'll see you next Thursday.
I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace out. All right.